toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course.
Hey, Spiegel, I'm my regular stream is up because I'm streaming this because I'm about to put this in the league.
As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Texas A&M.
Yeah, plain Jane.
Taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
I got you. Cinnamonson? What you doing out there? Yo, why do you be going to these new barbers?
On the move from inside his 5.
This crispy? Oh. Yeah, see, I ain't been to a different barber in probably a decade.
Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll go to the ground. Nice move to pick up yardage.
In the fast lane, moving slow. I'm a lean sipper.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that.
Just put it in the chat, bucko.
They're gashing this defense.
To the air, it's Reed. And he was hit just
Look at the sparkling water. I think my chat's still coming through the game. Don't know how to fix that.
When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and they force the.
I appreciate that. You say who am I playing? This dude O'Neal from the league. It's not a league game, but he's in the league. We're trying to stay busy while Aaron fucking holds us up. You know that. They told me bust down my AP. Perfect time.
Get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Nigga, fuck Shiloh.
Got away from trouble and
Yo!
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Texas A&M will have
The only thing about Colorado, they really don't got a running back.
hunt for the first time this afternoon. Takes it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's
I mean, I like it.
quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Shakes off the defender. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Going to swing it on 2nd down.
Nigga, Texas A&M got NIL.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Buffaloes in the hurry up.
11.
To the air, it's Salter. Fires to the
They
wide
do.
out. A strike downfield. At the 35, he's got room. Lots of running room. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
3rd down is money down, and they were money. Great job getting the football to your playmaker, and then watch after the catch, making the play,
Whoa,
get the
whoa,
big
whoa,
first
whoa,
down.
whoa,
Now
whoa.
you're set up in great position to go get 6 with a 1st and goal opportunity.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Defense
Bro, I know you're gonna, like, if you was really over there debating, it would be one thing, but I know you're gonna pick them. No, you doing like a Deezy debate, like where you're not really debating, but you like trying to tell yourself, you're trying to tell your mind that it's some alternative. Like you like in your mind, you think it's somewhere you can put legway on A&M. That shit just can't happen.
About being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass.
Bro, just pick the better quarterback.
Trying to get it in. Into the end zone.
Look,
Touchdown, Buffalo! Getting set for the extra point after putting the score.
but if you win, look, if you win with them, you know you're going to get recruits. Everybody who had Florida last year, nobody struggled to get recruits. If you can't win with A&M, but they got a better team, i.e. strong, it ain't gonna matter.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Nigga, you get my point.
Looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
All right, I'm not saying they trash. All right, Florida quarterback. All right, quarterback, who better? Running backs, receiver, tight ends.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23.
Who, Florida?
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Barrels all
All right, well, watch O'Neal play with A&M so you can get the tier.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get
It's up. I put the link in the chat.
physically beat at the point of attack. You know
In the fast lane, moving slow. I'm a lean sipper.
run the football. So
Now I put on our page too.
big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job.
Oh shit. Running back look kind of nice.
and he picks up a huge chunk
Yeah.
of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness
I'm pretty sure I
sakes.
put it
This guy is fast,
on the college
I know,
football
but
page.
defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
The Aggies, after ripping off
Yeah.
let's see if they can do it again. Here's a heat. He's got an open man. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
You see, they said.
Run in the red zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer.
Nah, nothing. I was about to say, they said the Clippers trying to get Bradley Boyle.
Looking for a man. It's Reed. Oh, they're after him. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Fielded in the end zone. It's well.
I don't understand the new way the salary cap works in NBA. That shit makes no sense to me.
5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
Like, we have no max. We have one max player. We don't got no salary cap. Like what?
To the air on first down.
Nigga, fuck him.
To the right.
I'm so done with that nigga.
Just went, dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver.
You tripping.
Look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10.
I don't think we're gonna be on the lottery. I think we're gonna make the playoffs.
Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Atkins.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable.
Yeah, gotta gear up.
Accomplished just
Gotta
that.
gear up for oh my god.
Gets the ball's on the ground. Defense
That option did not work. I did see that.
This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
The Pacers just never tank though.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers.
Like they're just not a tanking
Back
franchise.
to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae
I still think we're gonna make the playoffs and probably be like a 5 seed.
Hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the
Bro.
house. Huge play for
Macton is really gonna get unleashed this year. Like that nigga's gonna be shooting 25 shots a game.
Was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
And
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
that's a big if.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Pocket breaking down. And a nice pickup on the line and gets the boy.
To be honest, y'all can have that nigga too. All I need is Nimhart. All I need is Nimhart, Macton, Siakam, and McConnell.
That's
all I need.
That can make the right decisions. He did exactly
Woo!
On the move to the right, looking for a big one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money.
That shit is weird because McConnell only plays like that in the
Plenty
playoffs.
of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
No, shit don't work. Starting, he got to come off the bench. Like, I think it was one of those things where he got to be nice. He got to be against the reserves.
How hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the
All right, you're gonna pick a team before I watch this game.
Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult,
You said what?
difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. He'll get this drive started from the 29. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
I thought the pipeline stayed the same.
In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10.
Oh, I thought you meant he was actually dead.
Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David.
Because I actually haven't seen that nigga post in a minute.
People are tough and rugged, and you know they wear their.
Oh, that's a nice play.
That you love to watch, but these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs, and you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come.
Well, I mean, who gets what could happen?
Under fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught. They make
You on the clock.
He wraps up this first
You on the clock.
huge game.
Hold up, can somebody explain something to me? What could possibly happen if you on the clock? Nobody can pick me for you. That's not an option. This nigga's in his head. Like, relax and pick a team.
Calls his own number. And he doesn't find much running room.
You on your head, pal.
On the play.
You know, this offensive line, they just kind of...
That's what I'm saying. Like, what? Nigga, Cedric done fucked the league up for a whole week.
If you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but he couldn't get it done.
I don't got patience for this shit, man. I really don't.
At the line of scrimmage. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? To the air. It's Reed.
Pick.
And he was
Come on, bro.
just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
This shit also has 0 comments.
Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains.
You said it got 21 comments. My post has 0
They'll try to
comments.
throw and pick up the first down.
No, you looking at the post where he talking about gas and the other niggas talking about who look uglier.
And they decide to go for it, decide to be aggressive.
Yeah, but that's not the game. They talking about random shit.
Dice, turnover on downs.
Touch pass on the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Spiegel, log off, yo. You gotta log off.
And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's going to take a
That
shot
was
at
before I started playing. Look at the time.
onside. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Colorado. And once he found open space, the Bears.
Yeah, because I told him Aaron was picking at 8:15. That was 2 hours ago.
Quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence.
That's what I'm trying to say.
As the game goes on, these two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top.
Nigga, they changing that. Oh my god. Yo, this nigga, yo. Oh my god.
Defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I wish I could kick this nigga Doran right now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. They get him out of bounds at the 46, and he sets him up with terrific field position on that return.
Oh my god.
Will come from the 46. To the ground with the back.
Bro.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yo.
It's a really good job by the defense.
Spiegel, this nigga, this the type of nigga that was taking a standardized test and kept erasing that shit and switching the answer. Like, nigga, you don't know the answer. Just pick something and go.
Couple at 2nd and 8. Right play action. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first and at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6.
Yo.
They'll try the jet sweep here.
Bro.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Bro, come
So many offenses do this, right? They run the jet sweep. This defense was more than ready. They see it all the time. They got the penetration. That play had no chance to be successful.
Oh, he wants it all.
Oh, good pass.
They make the stop
Yo.
at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. And these offenses are just putting up numbers.
They got so much speed and so many positions with spread football now in college. It's just
I remember they showed that on the movie, the Will Smith movie.
shut them down in the red zone and not give them a touchdown.
All-time.
Yeah, when like he gambled with the dude and he was showing him like the 55 all day.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this
Seen a what?
comes from the 13-yard line.
Oh, when they played it, you talking about a little game with the 3 caps?
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Back to pass, it's Salter. Picked off, what a play to set him up. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, the QB was trying to throw it to his running back behind the line of scrimmage. He never saw the defender. That was as easy.
Oh, y'all made him give him the money back?
That guy is never going to score.
And the extra point is true. And they're on
Did he
top.
scam him or he just lost?
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick.
Nah, but that's what I was trying to get at.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Wait, all right, so hold up. So he lost, and then what happened?
For some running room, but not much to be found as he They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Back to pass. Looking deep down the right side.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, man. He said he really just lost.
Trying to pick up a first down. Making side adjustments here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw.
Bro.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive.
That's funny. He said he really just lost. You know that game like that they play on like the side of the street where like the dude got the 3 caps and it's like the ball underneath. So Dale said that Marley was playing it and I guess he started losing. So he told the nigga they was going like jump and give him the money back. So I asked Dale. So I was like, did he scam him? Or did he just lose? Dale said he just lost. But they pressed that nigga out because they was deep. That shit, the game is a scam though. Like the game is really a work. Aaron, did you get the vision? Oh my God.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before.
This nigga really a new man, bro. This man used to be decisive. Now this man is just.
Quick pass on the jet.
Nigga, I was pressing Cedric all week on the page. I just couldn't get in contact with that nigga. Oh my God. Let's talk through it, man. From the top. Quarterback. How is he offsides? You said I want to watch the joint. Dale funny. You said you want to watch the joint.
Spot, but they made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job of this defense.
In the fast lane, moving slow. I'm a lean sipper.
First half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This is a really big play for both teams. Fourth and goal from the 2. On the move.
Oh, good play call. Oh my God, I'm off after this shit. My niggas done pissed me off.
They just put it in the quarterback's hands. They let him figure it out. He shows off his athleticism and he finds the end zone.
And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. And he's going to bring this one out.
Bro, you know what the rush is. I know, but I want to see. Bro, all right, whatever. Y'all got it. Y'all want to hold it up? Wait till Thursday. Ain't going to be no holding up. It'll be 4 fucking hours. No. I wouldn't care. It's the fact that this nigga like is gonna pick the team. Like that's the annoying part.
Moving away from pressure. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. To the air, it's Salter. Pressure coming. That's it, fly. He makes a catch.
Yes, like you already evaluated.
Well, this offense has come out trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
He'll keep it himself.
No, you don't know what you're talking about. This nigga is crazy,
And
bro.
they take it in for 6 more points.
And you're going to need more of this in the second half. That's the way you punctuate and
Dale with a
drive
pick by
at the end of
now.
the first half to cut this to a one-possession game. Need more of that physicality in the second half.
No, the thing is, you already did the debate. You came to a conclusion. Now you just like looking at the conclusion. Like, this shit is crazy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Going right to work up top. Throwing right. Just masterful working that sideline.
How did he catch that?
Toe down for the catch.
In the fast lane, moving slow. I'm a lean sipper.
Throw them down in distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. A designed run for the quarterback. Carrying the ball with an edge.
In the fast lane, moving slow. I'm a lean
The
sipper.
offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Bro, do what you gotta do, man.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. He was smelling that end zone, but they get it
Pick
down for
Satim.
4 after the big pass play.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first
No.
half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive.
Oh, that's a dude who, like,
They're
tore his
throwing
ACL?
the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The offense wastes
That shit is crazy how for the younger players, them niggas really don't have off season.
time dwindling away as they try
Like, nigga, the season just ended.
right before the half.
Like, I know it's some.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And it's them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead. That gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out. As he stopped at
This
the
is what y'all been talking about for 2 months.
just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. He lost one down the sideline.
Yo,
Can't make the connection.
how do he keep
Pass and
overthrowing?
1 second
Who led
remaining.
the league in free throw attempts?
Even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense
No, I don't think he did lead the league.
decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving.
He's got it down the right side.
Run, 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 run. I thought it was somebody like Devin Booker.
A great catch and run for 6.
That's a huge play for the offense because it keeps this thing one possession. They're going to be receiving first. in
Thank
the
you.
third quarter, and if they can keep this thing moving,
Now I gotta interrupt Dale in the
they
show.
have the lead here very soon.
Oh.
Getting set for the point after.
Oh my god.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
I'm playing O'Neal.
Do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. Texas A&M ready to kick
Who was
it
first?
get the third quarter started. Here he comes from midway to the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped.
It's funny because Giannis can't hit free throws. They both drive though.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Steaming into the backfield.
Bama's the best one in my opinion.
The Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He might want another play. Back to throw. It's Salter. That's caught. It's Miller. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots.
Wide open spaces. They run him out of bounds after a tremendous pickup on the play.
And you can tell that young man is comfortable in the block, feeling good. You know, last play, nice job setting his feet, making a good throw, getting a completion. Now, didn't like what he
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
That is a nice job by the defense in a sudden change type situation. The play before, you just gave up a big completion down the field. So you've got to try to stop the bleeding right away up front. Your pass rush comes through for you to create a negative play.
See, I don't have an issue with the fouls that Shea get. I just think that the fouls are inconsistently called. That's my only thing with it.
As a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that ball. Good coverage.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. So that's why
And that one's incomplete. They were just trying
I'm not acknowledging. I'm not saying it wasn't inconsistent both ways. I'm just saying the inconsistency is the part I don't like about it, irrespective of the team.
Predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. Really good job there.
I don't feel like that. I'll give you that. I'll give you that in every game.
Good job by seeing the defense, understand that they're dropping back, they're taking away most things.
See, I really don't. I mean,
He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go.
that's what I'm about to say. Like, I'm not even a person that complains about the refs because I feel like that shit balanced out. I just thought game 4 was like OD. But like most games, like I really don't think the refs have like a direct correlation.
Time with the extra point. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. That's the inconsistency part. Like, I was cool with the fouls that they was calling. I'm just like, yo, nigga, Halliburton gets shoved in the back, no call.
That was a nice
Like, it's just like, all right, if you gonna call them, call them. If you're not, not.
players involved. Really nice job.
But I really only had an issue with game 4 because I feel as though throughout the series it was miscalls both ways. I just think that Shea has like a narrative now about the fouls. That's why like you see people talking about it on Twitter. Because from watching the game as just a fan, I didn't think that. Other than game 4, I was cool with the officiating. It was miscalled both ways.
to throw. It's Reed. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Yo, Ridley messaged me. He said, I know damn well DC ain't talking about the NBA and they picked the team.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back gets his
He said, I know damn well y'all not talking about the NBA and DC ain't picked the team yet.
D-linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big.
Oh, he's got some space. The 30.
I don't let this nigga score a
It's a
touchdown.
seam walk.
But yeah, I only had an issue with game 4.
That when they jump on top here in the second half. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback.
And on top of it, like I said, I can also deal with a game where the ref just not in your favor. It was the fact that the game 4 was to go up like 3-1. Like it was what the game meant plus the fouls that just made it OD. Cause we had like some bad officiating games against the Knicks. Like I was just like, it's whatever.
A little oomph out of this crowd. And he's not
Like, nah, like, I really was watching that shit like, yo, this shit is OD, like. But again, Miles Turner sold that game, missing wide open threes.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Miller.
It was a good playoffs, though. My boys had a legendary run, man.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a look at that QB. Y'all on the same page.
Bro, the thing that nigga, bro, he can't do that shit like on a consistent. Like, that shit is like only in the playoffs.
The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing.
No, he like, okay, in the playoffs he does that like every year. It's just he don't do it in the regular season. Like, he can't do that. Like, yeah, he cooked the Knicks. Yeah, he cooked the Knicks.
So you continue to run the football, even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs. You gotta have that balance.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Atkins.
The bench was like, the bench is like, the team just came together this year. Like, that's really what the squad just came together. Like, Neesmith was smacking. Nigga just got hot at the right time. That's all that was.
Got him downfield. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
But like, yeah, like I felt that like I was obviously cheering for them to win, but I really thought they lost the series in Game 4. Like, I thought that was like the game.
He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important. And the quarterback,
Like, you get that shit, you go up 3-1, and then Halliburton. Then the injury was crazy. Like, the injury was worse than the loss, cause like in Game 7 we was favored to come out the East next year, and this nigga gets hurt. Like, which was just so weird because like the nigga didn't get hurt in Game 6. Like, KD got hurt in Game 6, so he got through Game 6. I'm like,
really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
but apparently they said that like when you have a calf strain, like you won't really feel it. It just puts more strain on like the other ligaments in your leg, so it's just more susceptible to injury. But I'm like, all right, he got through games, but that's what I'm saying. If we'd have won Game 4, he only would have had to get through Game 6. And he really didn't play in Game 6, like, because that was the game that was like the blowout.
They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short.
The finals was crazy, though, because I really couldn't even watch the games. That shit was pissing me off.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against.
Like,
They've got guys up front.
I know, but like, bro, that shit was just hella, like, bro, that shit was just hella difficult, like.
Right into the lap of that running back.
Niggas telling me they playing a game at a bar. I get there, niggas is showing like old college football highlights. So. That shit is interesting how like in some parts of the world, like they just have no idea, like them niggas in Anguilla ain't have no, like they knew the finals was going on, but like that shit was not a main component of the day. Like he was just like, oh, the Pacers in what's the series? They played the Bucks, right? Like nigga. Like, nigga, cut this fucking game on, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? turn this fucking game on.
Scanning the field, it's Salter. He's moving out of the pocket.
Because I'm trying to think. All right, so Game 1, I watched Game 1. That was when Halliburton hit the game winner. That was crazy. That game was crazy. Then, no, that was Game 1 of the Knicks. The Knicks game was the craziest game of the whole playoffs. But Game 1 of the Thunder series was crazy too, when Halliburton hit that game winner. And then Game 2, I was at the wedding, so I couldn't watch that joint. I think we got dirted in that game anyway. Then Game 3, I watched that at a bar in St. Martin. Game 4, I watched that in the hotel room. And then go like game 5. What was game 5?
Red zone opportunity.
Here's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily...
All right, how did game 5 go? I can't remember.
This one, their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
Oh, that was the one that got close in the fourth, right? Like Siakam hit a 3 to cut it to 2, and then Miles Turner sold. Yeah. Okay, well, I don't know where I watched that game at, but I watched game 6 in Dallas. Yeah, that was the game. Remember Siakam hit the 3 and cut it to 2, and then y'all went on like a 10-0 run? That was that game. I don't know where I watched that game. I watched game 6 in Dallas at Kayla Father house. Yo, we was at this bar, and this nigga had bet on the game, bro. I just had to get out of there, bro. That shit was blowing me. And then I watched, what did I watch game 7? I watched game 7 at the crib.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Going for the goal line. Touchdown.
I ain't gonna lie though, when Nembhard hit that step back 3 in game 7, I'm like, yo, we might do this. When he hit that, yeah, I was like, all right. Cause it was weird, like it was like the injury fucked y'all up more than it fucked us up. Cause if you look at the box score, like Shea, like I was looking at the box score, I'm like, yo, Shea really didn't have a crazy game. Like nobody really had a crazy game. It was just like the game 7 was just weird. Like nobody really balled. I say maybe Chet balled.
The give to the left. There he goes. Plows through the defense. And he'll make his way out of bounds.
It's funny though, the Thunder fans be talking crazy about Chet. That should be funny.
Defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice game there.
Nah, but I be seeing Thunder fans talk bad about Chet. But I don't be knowing why. That should be funny.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful.
Turning it off. Continues to fight for yards. Out of bounds, right at the
Just good I don't got to deal with Miles Turner and his lack of rebounding.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and
Nigga,
down
we got
the field,
Huff
generating
from the
explosive
Grizzlies.
plays. It feels like which team has the ball last.
And we got Wiseman. Wiseman. Let's go. That's a lot. That's a lottery pick. Let's go.
operating in the red zone here on
Let's
second
go.
down. Back to
Nigga, we
pass
don't.
is Reed.
We got all we need.
Nowhere
I'm telling niggas,
Now they face third down.
And finally, the defense
What?
is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, but weren't able to get there. But on
Yeah, that nigga can go too.
Because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's what.
And it's picked off at the goal line.
Man, that's a big interception late in this game. And listen, I know you're trying to go vertical with the 4 verts, but so did the defense. Great job staying deep, playing the football in the
That
air,
was in that series?
forcing the ginormous turnover.
Trying to get
Oh,
a
yeah.
little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end.
Game 6 was weird too.
They dial up on second.
Then Shepard was hitting threes. I'm like, all right.
Looking for space. It's well.
You know something else that messed them up in the finals? Like, since like one of our strategies is to wear teams down, and it was like 3 days of rest in between every game.
But the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead.
Which is why game 4 really surprised me, because game 4 was the only game y'all looked kind of tired. And Dort had said that in an interview. He was like, yeah, that game we was kind of gassed. Like, yo,
Run the gun.
2 days rest, yo. Who knows? Maybe that's why Hallie got hurt.
Not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Quarterback making adjustments. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the big
This nigga just threw a pick.
and it's
Yeah, what was your thoughts after game one when he hit the game winner?
Points on the board.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking fourth down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense.
Did you think that when Aaron Gordon hit the 3?
And they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points? That is a disaster for this offense.
Because it's like you lost a game you should have won.
He'll bring it out. It's Welch. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
Then
They love to put a long drive together here as they
he also had another game in Denver.
looking downfield, it's Salter. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Finds his man. It's
Yeah, that was game 4. I said somebody posted that on that, like one of those like Nuggets play pages. They was like still thinking about this run. Lou Dort just hit 3 straight threes.
And the quarterback knew exactly where.
That was another game 4. I think I was down 2-1 in that series.
Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
hand off to the lone back. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at
But y'all beat the Nuggets by like 40 in game 7.
There's the offense trying to take
But it's crazy because the Nuggets is really just Jokic. Like I was peeping like the game where Jokic hit that crazy turnaround.
using the quick game. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play. Prime position for a score. To the air on second down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls.
Nah, that shot was crazy. Like,
Great job in the secondary.
cause it was good defense.
Took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down,
It definitely was.
everybody's
It
watching.
definitely was.
Trying to make a break on
And I'm not used to watching it. Like I looked up. I'm like, yo, I've been watching this shit for 2 months.
Really nothing you could do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to first and goal, but great job on first and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not
Playoff shit is definitely stressful, though.
This offense in a more
Yo, how the
difficult
fuck?
situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football.
See, I felt like in the playoffs, I was only stressed after we lost the game.
This defense with the noise from this crowd on third and
The most stress outside of game 7 was definitely game 6 against the Knicks. Cause I'm like, yo, if niggas go back to the Garden, shit might be a wrap. Then we just gave them niggas belt.
You would love to have gotten the touchdown there, but at this point, just take the lead with the field goal.
And it's so hard because you've been thinking aggressive. Let's stretch this lead out now.
I'm just glad my boy Hallie balled that they try to call him overrated, man.
And rely on my defense.
They'll keep the kicker on the sideline, and the offense will try to get it done with a touchdown in the fourth quarter on fourth and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. Touchdown, Colorado! They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block.
Plus, like, yo, people like Cleveland, like, yo, niggas like, yeah, they the 1 seed. Like,
This offense in solid field position.
boy, took.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Takes a handoff. It's off.
And here's the thing. strategy. You want to run the ball.
I just think in a series, our play style is hard to keep up with.
A lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice in play call.
Quarterback now breaking the field.
Man, O'Neal actually had a good game, up 7 with a $132.
Execution continues to be key. The Aggies come to the line.
Bro, I thought she was going there to make a selection.
Back to throw, it's Reed. On the run, still looking. He's going to run it. What a great job to get out of there, pick up the first down, get out.
I'm like, what are we doing? What are we really doing?
Fourth quarter, obviously trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass and he still takes off and gets the first down. It's his time. It's the fourth quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again.
It's going to be
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
It's going to be a good college football year. Texas play Ohio State, week 1.
Get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's actually a tricky game. Both teams need that game.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone.
Let's go.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
I'm trying to understand how Colorado got 2 offensive linemen. That's a 90 overall.
But the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Timeout called by the defense. 29 seconds to go. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Throws to the wideout. Holds it in. There he goes. And another big game for this offense. They are putting
not one.
pass after explosive pass up in this one. Sends it back
In the fast lane, moving slow. I'm a lean sipper.
downfield on first down.
I was telling Dale this year I'm trying to get my natty out the way for niggas to lock in.
Nice gain and gets down.
Which Dale said is going to be hard to do with a bad team.
Moving quickly to the line. Defense didn't
I played with Penn State. Them niggas is really right up Stokes' alley. Because it's bad. Got 2 nice running backs.
has been made and the coach
Quarterback that can wig to the tight end.
after the flag, distance for a first down cut in half. They can really get aggressive on 1st and 5.
Yeah, he's not as good as Warren, but he's pretty good.
Throws toward the end zone.
These contested catches is crazy.
Got it for the touchdown.
In the fast lane, moving slow. I'm a lean sipper.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't really seen one contested catch get dropped. Like if you use it right, that shit is a catch.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. They stop the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game. And I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat. period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.